Hey guys, Mike with Chassis Parts Online. Okay, today I want to give you an update about the shop. Um, I had my ceiling sprayed. Dog is barking. Had my ceiling sprayed with insulation. This building is 40 by 30, and the walls have insulation and sheetrock. Now it's painted black, which makes no sense. There's even insulation on the doors, okay? But they did not do the ceiling. So I had the ceiling sprayed. We're up in Mulberry, Texas, we've got a Ravenna, Texas zip code, which is almost to the Oklahoma border. And a company called 903 Insulation did it. In fact, if you can see those trees, the tree line in the distance on this video, that's Oklahoma. That's where the river's at. Anyways, 903 Insulation out of Paris, Texas, did this. They came in, taped everything up, sprayed everything, cleaned up their mess. The floor is clean, except for where I had crap all over the floor. Anyways, I had to put everything outside, as you can see. And the thing is, when I put everything in here, we're putting it in here a little at a time in boxes coming up right off the truck, so it was never organized. The idea was to get a bunch of rolling wire shelves like those and put here, and then some shelves to go right here in this front area to put the laser cut parts, okay? So after work yesterday, we put everything outside. As I was saying, almost everything is on wheels where you can roll it outside, even the two chassis tables. So we put everything outside. Now I got to put it back in. But they did a good job. It's hot outside right now, and it's cooler in this building than it is outside. Okay. I could feel the difference before, even when the sun wasn't out. You could feel, like you take off your cap, you could feel the heat radiating off the ceiling. This is 2-inch closed cell foam spray insulation. And I thought they did a pretty good job. I mean, they only took about 4 hours. I guess in a building like this, normally they would do the walls and everything, it'd take longer, but I'm gonna go back and put sheetrock over this area, the way this is, the way that's done, and the way this is done. Some of this I may have to take down because all these plugs are on one circuit. These plugs here and some on that side are all on one breaker, which is dumb. So I may have to cut into the sheetrock and get rid of all those right there, or I may just pull them out, pull the boxes out, and then just pull the wire out. Or I could just leave them. Run new wire. I don't know if I can get a fish tape through that or not, but anyways. So I got to set everything back up. That's my jig table right there. They told me I did not have to move that. My welding table. I'm going to move some of that anyway. I don't like how close that gets to that. So I'm going to move this over a little bit. Move it over toward the door a little bit. This door will probably not be open very often. And eventually that's going to be a shipping area, a shipping room. I'm going to close this awning back here. Close this awning and make this my shipping room. Got a little area back here where the toolbox is there, but there's no room to even open the drawers. So that toolbox is coming out here to sit right here. I just couldn't do it before because there was so much crap stacked right here. Then I'll put some shelving right here, some narrow shelving. Then we'll put a bunch of stuff that we don't need up there. I'm actually going to put my lathe. I got a little miniature lathe for now. I'm going to put it inside this hole here. This is insulated. I put some lights up there in the ceiling, and we'll have AC in here too. I haven't decided on mini splits or, like say, a 4 or 5 ton unit. I don't know, maybe a 3 ton might be good enough. I just haven't looked into what it would take to cool this building. But I'm gonna call some guys that I know and see what they say. AC guys may go with mini splits. So I have to figure out where the hell to put them in the walls because I got to be able to get to the outside part too. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys the way the shop looks like today, Friday afternoon. It's about noon. And it's, look at that, it's 80 degrees. Okay. With the sun out, if you stand out in the sun, it feels hotter out there, even though the wind's blowing. So I've got the rest of the day and all weekend to put all this stuff back in. The good thing is, since I have all that time, I can do it slowly and organize it as I put it in here. First thing I'm gonna put in is the shelving that goes right there to hold my laser cut parts. I've got two shelves like you would see in a store. So those will go up first, and then I'll roll in the chassis tables, put those where they go, bring in the wire shelves, and then I'm gonna put some shelves on the walls too. That's why I got those. That's why I put all these boards here, so I can put sheetrock on that, and then put shelves, hang some shelves there, sort of like I've got these pieces here for steel. This is going to be where the steel hangs for right now until I can put it out back. I need the chop saw goes right there, but I need to cut a hole right there. I need to put a roller here and a roller on the outside of that, and that outside of the building right there. I need to bring that wall that's outside there and then bring it over here about 4 foot. That way I can put me a rack out there with bars hanging out to set the steel on, and I can unload it with the tractor, bring it around here, and just put it under there, under the awning. And since it's under awning, it shouldn't be rusty. At least that's the plan anyway. I had the bandsaw right here, and I think I'll put the bandsaw back right there. Shipping table, I'll put in this corner, kind of temporary. I had this sandblaster right there, but I'm not using that sandblaster right now, so I'm gonna leave it right where it's at. That's why I taped it up. Put the shipping table right there. Hang a light above it, and I'll do shipping from right there for now. And then chassis table right here in the middle, the long one, a 10-foot one, and the short one right here in the middle here. Toolbox right there on that wall. Jacks and jack stands right there on the ground. I got a table right there with a refrigerator that goes right in that little small area there. And as you can see though, I got a bunch outside, so there's a lot of stuff. Now, a lot of this stuff came back from the other shop, and there's some of this stuff that I don't need, so some of it will go to scrap, some of it will go to just into the dump, okay? One of the things I was talking about yesterday, and I talked about on the blog, is the tubes for the arms with the rear bushing on them. That's those right there, okay? That's the regular tube. As you can see, those are already starting to rust. How moist it is up here. It rains all the time up here. But we take the DA and clean those up before we build them. So, bender's way out there. Welders. Chassis table. Loaded down. Got the lathe on the end of it. I need to make the shelf for that lathe. Other chassis table over there. I mean, I got stuff on that trailer out there too. So, anyways, use the tractor to load some of that stuff up. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. Anyways, that's where we are Friday afternoon at noon. So, I'm trying to get this back in here tonight, where I can work tomorrow and build some parts tomorrow. First thing I gotta do is hang some lights. I got some lights like that one right there, LEDs. I need to hang those along there. They all had to come down in here to do the ceiling, but I didn't have very much up anyway, so. Do the lights first, shelves, second, chassis tables third, then start organizing some of this, at least until I can work on stuff. And then these other shelves I'll roll in here just the way they are and start organizing them as I can. But I do need to work tomorrow to make up for today's lost time. Now, I did work all the way till 5:30 yesterday instead of stopping at 3 like I normally do to do shipping. So those parts that I made yesterday, I will ship today. Anyways, that's a look around the new shop. And I'll show you another video as I start putting stuff back in.